Continue. 8. We have learned above in CF1 that the requirement to wash one's hands upon awakening was enacted in inauguration of the day service of HaShem, right? As a Kohen washes his hands prior to the service in the temple. This is the reason offered by Rashba. Responsive one, okay. Rosh in another place, however, offer a different reason for the requirement. When a person sleeps, his hands move about and inevitably touch the parts of the body that is unclean. Okay, so unclean, and we say not only unclean, but the parts of the body that are usually covered. So, for example, even your hand, hand like your elbow is usually covered. So if you scratch your elbow, so it's already touched something that's unclean. In this view, the sages enacted the morning the Netilat Yadayim to ensure that one have the clean hands for prayer. So basically, we have two reasons. One is that you're ready for the service of HaShem, and second, your hands are not clean. The Halachah recognizes both the reasons of Rashba and that of Rosh. Thus, the blessing of Al Netilat Yadayim is recited only when both reasons for washing apply. 34. So it says, Mishnah Brura, blessings are not recited in case of the doubtful obligation. So we're going to see what doubtful obligations are. So basically, just a little heads up. So all of these blessings are rabbinical, right? Well, 99% of the blessings are rabbinical. So basically, if you're not sure if you said the blessing or not, you do not repeat it.
Right.
It's a rule of thumb, but there are, of course, there are exceptions. But the only blessing that is biblical, right, is Birchas Hamazon. So Birchas Hamazon, since it is biblical, so if you don't remember, you say it or not, so you have to say it.
Right.
But if you don't remember, if you say the blessing Al Netilat Yadayim, for example, or you start eating apple and you say one second, stop, 1 second. Did I say blessing or not? So in this case, you cannot repeat the blessing, because we have a prohibition. So it says in one of the 10 commandments, do not carry names of HaShem in vain. Do not say it in vain. So in this case, if, for example, if you already said the blessing on this apple, so it would be in vain. So when you have rabbinical and biblical, so we go by biblical, not to break. So it's of course there are exceptions, but that's a general rule until we get to that details. Okay. In addition, as we have learned, that there is an obligation to wash the hands so as to remove the ruach ra from them. So it's like a third one, right? So preparation of the for the prayers, removing of ruach ra, and the third one that he touched some unclean parts of his body. However, this reason alone does not warrant the recitation of the blessing. And the example would be if a person took a nap, right? So there is a ruach ra, okay, when he was sleeping, but he has to wash his hands, but he does not say any blessings. Okay, continue. The CF discusses 4 situations in which one is required to wash his hands, but for the reason outlined above, does not recite the blessing Al Netilat Yadayim. So those are exceptional cases. Okay. If one awakens and washes his hands while it was still night, right, as Halachah dictates, and then remains awakened until the daybreak. So he, let's say, woke up, if you take today, even like 4 a.m., even 5 a.m. is still night. I'm not sure what is the dawn. I think it's 5:50. That's what I think. Around 5:50. Okay, the dawn. So he woke up before the daybreak. Okay, and one more time. If one awakens and wash his hands while it was still night, so he woke up, let's say 5
Let's
a.m.
say he woke up at 4.
Yeah,
right?
4.
And
Yeah,
then
yeah,
stayed
That's
awake.
it. That's it. Okay, and that's Halachah dictates, as we say, right? And then remains awake until the daybreak, right? Commentary. Although both reasons of Rashba and Rosh are satisfied, meaning that he's ready for the service and he touched, most likely that he touched some usually covered part of the body, are satisfied by washing the middle, are satisfied by washing the middle of the night, so he was obligated to. There are authorities who maintain that the Ruach Ra removed by the washing returns with a daybreak. So that's the issue. And one must therefore wash again to remove Ruach Ra. So there is also that opinion. So even though not everybody agree, but we're trying.
So how do you know which opinion you go with?
Okay, that was my next topic. Okay, so many times or sometimes, so you hear a lecture, not from Rabbi Rubin or Rabbi Mizrahi, not of them, but other people, other rabbis, and or even in shul or somebody, person tries to impress you, and this opinion and that opinion, and at the end of the day, so he gave you 7 different opinions, and all of them conflict with each other, and basically at the end of the day you ask yourself this question that you just asked me. So what opinion I should follow, right? So the practical thing, and that's what I do, I try to follow majority. I try to follow my majority, and if possible, do not contradict even minority opinion.
So who's the majority, like there?
Usually they say so. In this case, as we just said, so I'm talking about not 36. We say that Rashba and Rosh. So according to Rashba and Rosh, you can wash. You can say the blessing. Wash for sure. Everybody agree that you must wash, right? So the only disagreement, if you can if you can say the blessing, right? Why? Because according to this some opinion that Ruach Ra is going to return with the daybreak.
So you basically have to ask yourself, do I say the blessing again if it's the Ruach Ra that I'm concerned about, right?
So basically what you do, so the middle ground would be, I'm answering your question, the middle ground would be you wash again with after the daybreak, and you say the blessing.
Okay, so you say the blessing twice.
No, once. No, got it. You say only once. So when you woke up in the middle of the night, you wash your hands, but you do not say a blessing.
You don't say the blessing. Okay.
That's it. So if you went to the bathroom, you say Asher Yotze, you say other blessing, but until the daybreak, since it is questionable, and some people say no, Ruach Ra will return, so you have to wash again. So basically, you don't say, and then you wash again, and you say the blessing, and it's going to be according to all opinions.
Okay.
Yeah, you understand? So I'm trying when along with other people, I'm trying to be as clear as possible what we should do. But
basically, you read the commentary and you see that Rashba and Rosh are both going with washing your hands again.
Yes.
So that's how you go with. You go with, okay, I'm going to go with Rashba and Rosh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. But what if they said, like, okay, Rashba and Rosh say do this, and I don't know, like, let's say there was a commentary with, I don't know, Rob Wasserman and Chofetz Chaim saying go the other way.
Yes.
You know, because sometimes I see, like, oh, you know, Rashi and this go with this, and then like, so at that point it doesn't matter who you go with, just pick one, right?
Not really. So basically, most of the time, me personally, I go by the most stringent opinion.
The most recent opinion?
No, stringent.
Oh, the more strict one. Okay.
Yeah, the strict one. But all when you learn the details why they said whatever they said, so many times there is no contradiction whatsoever. So other people were talking about special circumstances.
Right.
So, but
I'm not trying to say that there's contradiction, because at the end of the day, if these are adult, if Moshe Feinstein says something and Rabbi Yosef says something, it's okay, because if I follow one of them, I'm okay.
Exactly.
Because I know HaShem makes both of them right.
Yes.
So for me, I understand that. I just want to know, because I like some of the things Rabbi Ovadia, I like the Sephardi culture. I don't know, I feel like I could fight, but then there's things I relate more to, because family ancestry, it's more Ashkenazi, and I don't know, Rav Moshe Feinstein is also good. I've seen one halakha where Rav Moshe Feinstein says you can't brush your teeth, and then Rabbi Ovadia Yosef says it's okay to brush your teeth.
When on Shabbos? Okay.
On Shabbos.
No. One second. I think it's taken out of context. So it says when it says you're not allowed to brush your teeth, meaning with the toothpaste. With the toothpaste.
Right.
So no. So they say today they invented. I don't know if
there's a liquid toothpaste, because I use mouthwash. I don't.
That's it. That's so you don't need 7 opinions. So in your case, whatever you picked, it's according to all opinions. So all of them would agree. So you can brush your teeth. That's exactly what I do. I use the mouthwash, right? And I do with a toothbrush without paste. That's it.
Okay, because the girl I'm seeing, she uses liquid toothpaste. There's a liquid toothpaste.
Okay, there is the problem is not with squeezing. The problem is in a smoothing, and we're going to get to it. Smoothing. So, and since it is a liquid, so basically there is no melacha of smoothing. So it's a personal priority, but it's a little lenient. So I'm talking about myself. So and whatever you said with this toothbrush or without toothbrush, with the mouthwash, it's according to all opinions. Why you want to put yourself in this difficult situation? You understand? So I mean, for so many years I got so used to. I mean, I don't suffer. So after Motzei Shabbos ends, I brush my teeth with a toothpaste.
Right.
That's it. I mean, it's not such a big deal. So and many times there is a middle ground that everybody would agree. So in exactly this situation, I think it's a perfect example with a toothbrush.
Okay.
So whatever she does, so you don't tell her that she's doing wrong. And
I'm not in a position to rebuke her.
No.
In any case, I wouldn't want to yet. I'm not strong enough to rebuke anybody.
No,
I'm
exactly.
just curious out of myself.
Exactly. That's a good point. So I just want to elaborate a little on that point. So it says that you can do stringency, right? Stringencies, and Shulchan Aruch says, and Rabbi Ovadia also said many times. So the one who goes with stringency is going to be blessed.
Okay.
But this stringency you can apply only upon yourself.
Right.
So Shulchan Aruch says, or there Mishnah Brura said, there is some others they say opposite. So basically, it means that you can follow that opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So you cannot tell people that they doing something wrong. That's why when you ask me a question, I tell you what I'm doing. Right? I don't say that other opinions are wrong. I just say that I wanna be in good terms with HaShem.
Right, absolutely.
That's it. But that does not mean that they're in the bad terms. But I want all of as many poskim and all of the other generation, this generation, be on my side. Be on my side. When after 120, when I go to Shaman, so they would testify that I did according to everybody, not only one lone authority that say yeah that's what I said. That's what I said. Maybe it was typo. Right. So okay. So continue.
All right.
You wanna?
I still got my prayer to do and all that stuff.
No, but we didn't finish. 5 minutes, 3 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you want, we can stop here. No problem.
No. Let's finish.
Okay. So we. So just this few Okay, so it's so from the beginning. If one awakened and washed his hands while it was still night, the halacha dictates that and then remains awake after break. So that's what we left off. Or if after awakening and washing his hands, he returned to sleep a second time, which is also possible, while it was still night. So he went to the bathroom, right? Commentary. In this case, the reason for washing, according to Rosh, applies, right? Because he touched his body, since he slept again before the prayers, right? And his hands may be presumed unclean. However, according to Rashba, that one washed due to the having been created anew, he would not have to wash again, as a person created anew only once a day. Okay, so continue. So there is an answer. Likewise, one who slept during the day for 60 breaths. So there is many definition of 60 breaths.
Yeah.
So 38, 60 breaths.
Like a half hour.
Yes, yeah, half an hour. Some say it's like 3 minutes. So it's a 60 breaths is a halakhic reference to the significant nap. It can contrast to the simply dozing off. In contrast, okay? So it's not like he doze off at the table. One who dozes less than equivalent of 60 breaths, even at night, is not affected by ruach ra. Mishnah Brura. Okay. When sleeping during the day, while one must wash due to the ruach ra that affects the sleeping person, the reason for washing of Rashba and Rosh does not apply. So basically, so the bottom line, what it says here, so if you took a nap during the day, you still have to wash, but for sure you don't say bracha, because it's only one of the three conditions. Okay. So 60 breaths, so continue with Shulchan Aruch, which is approximately half an hour. So we're going to see, okay. But half an hour, but others say it's 3 minutes, somebody said 1 hour, different opinions. Likewise, one who remained awake the entire night and did not sleep for 60 breaths, like on some holidays we stay, like on Shavuos, on other Hashanah Rabbah we stay all night. In all these cases, there is a question whether he must wash his hands or not. So in all of these questionable situations, as we said before, we just don't say blessing. Okay, commentary, almost done. While one would be obligated to wash his hands, so even according to one opinion, you have to wash your hands. Right? In this case, according to the reason of Rashba, for in his view, the enactment of the sage is applied once daily, regardless of whether he slept or not, meaning that he is going to serve HaShem. The reason for Rosh does not apply, as one hands are assumed to remain clean while he's awake. So he was dressed, he didn't scratch himself. Okay.
Right.
So, okay. Therefore, he should wash his hands in a usual manner in the morning, Netilat Yadayim. There is 3 times, each on in alternated fashion, meaning that to remove the ruach ra, as we said that it comes anyway, according to that opinion that it comes anyway in the morning, as described above in CF3, but should not recite the blessing upon washing. That's it. So we wash. So in all of this questionable situation, we wash, but do not say the blessing.
Say the blessing. Okay. So mostly just, right, we say it in the morning. I mean, like, when we're all dressed and whatever, we say the blessing.
Yes.
Like, and then before eating, pretty much are the main things. Like, before eating bread.
Yes.
That's the only times we say at least more than once in one day.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
all
but
right.
yeah, but those are not connected.
Right, they're not connected. I understand.